Hey everyone, welcome to today. I'm so excited for this live. We have a lot to cover, so I'm gonna go fast, but welcome to ClickInfographics. It's gonna be an exciting training as a part of the series for Click Designs Plus. And before we get started, let me welcome some people in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Angie Norris. I'm a power user of Click Designs, excited to be here. And I'm seeing that there are people tuning in. We have a lot of the same people that come every week, and I love that. I love it so much. So thank you guys for being here week after week. And if you're watching this on the replay, drop replay or drop live if you're here live. If you're tuning in from around the world, please drop where you're tuning in from. You guys know I like to see that as well. So we have a lot to cover. I'm going to get going quickly today. So ClickInfographics is a part of the Click Designs Plus suite. It is software number 3 on our list, and I'm going to cover that today, how you can create some captivating illustrations and infographics using Click Designs Plus. So let's get started. I'm going to turn off my camera and we're going to get going. So today we're going to unlock the secret of ClickInfographics. I am super excited about this. I cannot wait to show you how to create some really cool infographics using Click Designs Plus. So this is a user training, and we're going to help you master the art of visual storytelling. So as we get started here, I want to remind you that we are in a series right now. We are talking about all of the apps that are inside the Click Designs Plus suite, and we've been covering them one by one. This is our 4th week because we had the intro week where we interviewed Mo Latif, the creator, and then we went on to Click Pages and Click Socials, and now we are covering Click Infographics, and we're going to keep going until we get through them all. The point of this series is for you to see the inside of how to make each graphic inside of these apps, so you can kind of get a flavor, a feel for it, to see if maybe you would like to upgrade. And if you want to upgrade, if you haven't already, you can do that inside your dashboard or click the links below. So let's get going here. ClickInfographics is a way to create captivating templates, right? So you have templates inside of Click Designs Plus that you can now customize to your own needs. This is going to help you with data visualization and improve engagement. So it really does empower you to transform complex and hard to understand data into stunning visual stories that captivate your audience and drive engagement. Now, this is really cool because we're going to access collection of professionally designed infographic templates that cover a various amount of topics and industries, and you can create these from scratch, or you can use a template, or there's even a way to use some of the drag and drop elements from all of these infographics that you're going to see today into one. It's going to be really cool. And then we also want to make sure that you're able to present information in a visually appealing and easy to understand format, and that's why this will make it easier for your audience to absorb and retain those key messages that you're trying to get across. Who's excited about this? If you are, drop some comments in the chat of, man, just this is cool, I can't wait, I've been wanting to learn this, this is exactly what I need, whatever comes to mind, because today I'm going to help you and show you the inside of ClickInfographics, because I want you to see how you can grab attention, educate your people, and inspire with these really cool templates and graphics. So let's get going. So I'm going to cover a few slides and then we're going to jump into the software. We're going to create some. So the first one is visual information is processed far more efficiently by our brains than textual information. How many people knew that? How many of you are visual learners? How many of you would rather read or see something really cool and innovative on the screen that's visually appealing? Which one do you learn from? I would love to hear from you guys to see which one resonates with you. Now, everyone is different, so there's no judgment here. Some of you might just be audio-based, that like to consume via listening to podcasts or reading or listening to Audible, right? Or some of you like to read. Now, I will tell you, I admit, the only time I really read is when I'm watching videos and I don't have the sound on and I'm reading the captions. That's pretty much the extent of my reading. I'm not a big reader, but I love to watch videos and listen to videos, and I also love to create graphics that kind of tell a story. So that's what the point of ClickInfographics is, to help your audience in that way. And this will help you convey your information more accurately through visual storytelling. And so another reason, let me give you 10 reasons actually, that you can create beautiful illustrations using infographics and why they're important to you. Well, number one, infographics can improve decision making. They can help people go from that, man, I don't know about this, to, wow, this is so cool, I've got to have it. And you're going to push them over the edge to make that decision. Number two, they increase your content's exposure. Having visually appealing stuff it does increase your rate of people consuming it or reading it or sharing it and things like that. We're going to cover those in the next 7, but it is really cool because when you create infographics that help, your content's exposure is going to go up. So number 3, it enhances content shareability. Now, I know you probably have a Pinterest board. How many people have a Pinterest board, right? You like to pin stuff. Well, infographics are really popular for pinning, because I know for me, that's what I try to save, are those things. And I try to mimic them or hack them. And I also, when I'm on Facebook and I see an infographic, I will save it to my saved read later folder. I'm not sure if you guys use that, but I'd use saved all the time to a private folder for myself. Number 4, infographics can build brand credibility. If you use your own colors and you add your brand, your logo, people are going to start to resonate that, wow, this person really can tell a story and it's from this particular brand. Number 5, they complement your branding strategy. So you need a lot of assets for a business. You just do. You need a logo, you need a tagline, you need some PowerPoint, you need some graphics, some social shares, you need a lot of stuff, right? Well, infographics is a great thing to add to that arsenal or that toolkit for you to really strengthen your brand strategy. So when people see your stuff, man, they know it's yours. Number 6, infographics can build high quality backlinks. So people love SEO, right? And I'm going to talk about SEO number 7 too. So they help improve your SEO. So those two together, backlinks and SEO, kind of go hand in hand. And you don't have to worry about that, but just remember that when you add graphics to your websites, when you add graphics to your blogs and things like that, you want to make sure you add alt tags, and you want to make sure that you can add some metadata, and that will help strengthen your searchability online. Number 8, infographics help you tell a story. Now, to me, this is the most powerful one. When you can tell a story with your data, you're going to help people understand it better. And I know for me, storytelling is something that I love to tell stories, right? I love to give little, it was kind of like this, or I remember back when I did this, and I just tell these stories. And if you look at all the big marketers, that's what they do. They're just having a conversation with you, telling stories in their marketing, and that's what infographics can help you do. Number 9, it's easy to track results. And what that means is that when you post this infographics, you're going to be able to see which things are shared most, which blog posts are liked most. Maybe they're going to click on it inside of your emails. There are lots of ways to track, so it just really depends. If you're creating a social post, you can go to analytics and see, wow, this post got a lot and it was an infographic versus just text, right? And it's number 10, infographics enhance readability. It just really helps to get people to go from the top to the bottom, reading left to right, and all of your stuff on there. And so finally, we just want to make sure that we help you create eye-catching graphics. So I am going to jump into the software. We are going to go into Click Designs, and we're going to find the templates under Click Infographics, and I'm going to go ahead and just whip up some stuff. Now, I am doing this like on the fly here. I have no idea what I'm going to create. I have no idea what inspiration is going to come to me, so you have to bear with me here. But I can't wait to create some stuff and show you how easy it is to make it your own. Let's go. Inside my demo account of Click Designs, we are going to go up to the dashboard and click on Templates on the top menu. We're then going to scroll to the right and we're going to find Infographics. There it is. So if you have upgraded to Click Designs Plus, you will see all of these new tabs here and thumbnails, and you'll be able to click those. So we're going to click Infographics, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour around this. So you can see there's all of these infographics here, and I can tell you that they're going to be adding a lot more, so don't worry about that. But I'm going to just click on one of these and we are going to get started. Man, this one looks pretty cool. Let's look at this one. And you can see 7 tips on how to be productive while working from home. I love this. Why don't we use that one and just get going? So use template demos. Oops. Click Infographics, and I'm just going to put 1, because hopefully we'll have time to make more, but this one's a little more complex, but I hope that I can bring it to life. All right, we are going to change this out. Now, I am trying to think of a topic that I'm going to change it out. Let me just say quickly, you can change the colors to whatever you would like. You guys know I always change everything to my brand color, so I'll do that really quickly here. But as I'm thinking about what I'm going to change this to, because I'm going to change the content so that you can see how easy it is to make this your own. And you can see how easy it is to change the colors out. And this is really cool. See, I can even change the colors of that. Ooh, I changed her shirt. That's pretty cool. And you can keep going. 3 important tasks. So you can see how easy it was to do that. And we'll change some more colors later. I'm just doing some quick ones here so you can kind of see. And let's do this last one. Okay, so now what we want to do is I'm going to click save, just because I like to click save a lot. And then I'm going to change this out. Why don't I change this to, how about 5 ways for realtors, any realtors out there, to get started using AI. Now we know that AI is really, really cool, right? So I'm going to center this. I'm going to make it actually bigger, and then I'm going to make the line height, oops, that was the wrong one. This line height smaller. Oops, okay, like that, perfect. Okay, and then I'll bring this down. Oops, gonna move it down like this. Maybe make it smaller. So you're bear with. I'm doing this on the fly, so you guys will have to do this. So how about in the real estate industry? Okay, so I am not a realtor, but my husband is very interested in real estate. So I'm always kind of, learning about it. So I'm going to keep this graphic for now. We're just going to keep going here, and I'm going to just change this out to there. Oops, there's more here. Okay, so, several strategies. I hate for you guys to just listen to me type. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste. I used ChatGPT, and I used a prompt to make this stuff change out. So that is a secret that you guys can use if you want. And let's see here. Going to try to, there we go. That was perfect. Let's see here. Is that good? Okay. So what we want to do is we want to change out the words to our own, right? And all I did was I went to ChatGPT and I copied all of this text and added it in there. And I just said, I want to replace this. Do you understand? Let me know when you're ready for the new topic. And I typed in 5 ways for realtors to get started with using AI, because I'm big into AI. As you guys know, you'll hear me talking about AI a lot. And it's pretty cool. Now, you can see this right here, Open Text AI Writer. You can easily change it out right here. So if we were to do that, what I would do is I would come down here and I would look for something like maybe this one, and I would click Open text AI writer. I would type in the product name, product description, keywords, right? I'm not going to do that for the sake of this because we don't have enough time. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I wouldn't want to spend the time showing you that, but just know that it is there. So let's keep going. So the next part will be this one. Okay, let's see what I have here. So I'm going to click on this and I'm just gonna bear with me. 3 essential components. So I'm going to change this one to components. 3 essential components. And my goal here is to just show you that you can change this out to whatever you guys want, right? So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to move that one over like that, so it's a little centered. And then I'm going to take this one, take that out, and okay, so you guys are tracking with me, right? I am just changing out the text, but you can see that it's not taking me that long, especially when you have AI tools that can help you, right? So I'm going to bring that down like that. Center. Okay. All right. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to move all of these up like that so they're not covering. Okay, cool. Okay, so the next part will be, instead of structure, we're going to say knowledge. And instead of deadlines, we are going to say tools. And instead of breaks, we are going to say strategy. And then I'm going to copy this out like this. So you guys can see how fast I'm doing this. It's not taking me that long to do, which is pretty cool, right? And then let's get this. Do this one. And let's see if that works. Trying to do the breaks like that. Perfect. And maybe I'll do this one differently. Now, if you are a Photoshopper, you already understand what I'm doing. You have to give the little breaks, right? Okay, and then the next one is this. There we go. Develop a well thought out. Let's see if that looks good. That looks pretty good. In your project. Okay, so that was pretty easy. If I want to change out these icons, I can. So I can hit delete. I'm going to copy. I'm going to show you how to actually find that color when I'm done. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete tools, and I'm going to delete strategy. And I'm going to go over here to icons, and I'm going to search icons. I'm going to say brain. Let's see if a brain pops up. Here we go. And I'm going to just click this brain right here. And I'm going to pull it up right here. And I'm going to bring that right into the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to change the colors. And how you find these colors is you click this little eyedropper and you can find the color. It'll copy it and then you can paste it here like that. And maybe I want the other color to be my brand colors. I can do it like that and like that and like that. Okay, cool. That looks pretty good. And then tools. So let's go back to icons and we're going to try tool. And I'm just going to click this one right here. And I'm going to put it right in the middle here. And then again, we're going to just go up here and see like that. Okay, and then I want to get the blue again, and I want to change, let's see, that looks actually pretty good, right? Okay, I like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then strategy. For strategy for icons, maybe a bar chart? I don't know. I'm not sure. but I'm going to look for something that has strategy like this. Or how about, what do you guys think? Draw. You'll have to be, I'm doing this kind of, I just keep going, right? But you guys can probably come up with some better ones. So if I just wanted to go through here and look for one, I can, or I can go to the library and I hit clear and I can come down here and there might be something better. So like this, I could click on here and there's those charts. Oh, I like this one because see how it's going up and it's escalating. So I'm going to use that one. But you see how it's not taking me that long to change this out. And so maybe I want it to be the blue. Like that. Like that. Perfect. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Now we've done the top part. I'm going to click save because I like to save a lot. And then I'm going to scroll down here. So this needs to be moved up a little bit. Okay. And then here's the next one. And I'm going to put this right here. And let's see. I'm not sure where the breaks are, but you get the idea, right? And then, okay. Okay, that looks actually pretty good. Okay, let's keep going now. We're going to add 5. Now I'm going to take out this, these tips right here. So are you guys liking this? How easy this is? Yeah, it's not hard, is it? And I'm trying to find these 3 dots. Now, if you can't find the dots, what you want to do is you want to go over to the layers by clicking the layers tab, and you can go through and try to find those things, right? And what I use is the eyeball. So I'll just go through the eyeball and I'll try to find those dots and turn them off because I don't want them. And sometimes it's hard to get to the layers because there's a layer on top. And it happens to me all the time. Let's keep going. Okay. Okay, see? There it is right there. So I'm going to go ahead and delete. And then I'm going to look for the next one, which is this one. And I'm going to hit delete. And I'm going to look for this one and delete. There you go. See how easy that was? So if you can't click on something, don't get upset. Just go up here to the top. Okay, now we are going to keep using her. So I'm going to move this kind of like right here. And then the first one I want to put is implement. And then the next one is AI powered analytics. Okay, and then like that. Okay, perfect. And then I might want the blue, this to be blue. So what I would do is I would go up to the eyedropper, I would look for the blue, and then I would change it to blue like that. Okay, so and it's the opacity is on. So if I want to scroll down here, I can actually have it be the blue again. But you can see why they did that, right? So we're just going to keep it the way it was. Okay, so implement AI powered analytics. And then we're going to add the description. So that's right here. Put it right here. Go up. And I want to see what topic you're going to create one for. So if you have ideas for topics, put that in the comments so I can see what you guys plan to do. So there it is, right? And I'll make her a little bit, actually, yeah. And I'll make her bigger like that. Okay, so that looks pretty good, right? Implement AI-powered analytics. There we go. Here's number 2. We're going to move this up like this. Okay. And okay, I'm trying to line up the text. There it goes. Okay, there it is. So we'll make him smaller too. And we're going to have 5. So what we want to do is we're going to have to add more of this. So we'll put him right here. And actually that one's pretty perfect for the analytics, right? Put him like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and change out what this says. So this one is going to say personalized, personalized, and then this one will be customer experiences. And then we're going to change this out like this and do that. Actually, I'm going to do one more like that. Nope, that didn't work. Too long. The word's too long. Okay, so like that, and then there. So you guys see, it's going to take you a little bit of time, but it's actually not that hard to get this to look the way you want it, and you can change it out. Okay, so we did 2. We need to add 3 more. And so I'm going to resize this. I'm going to go to 2500, and it's going to clone it and resize it. And then we're going to scroll down here, and we're going to do that. Okay, so you see it added more right there. So what I want to do is I'm going to copy this and push it down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to click Control C and then Control V, and it's going to add it up here, but we'll just drag it down. So what I did is I held the button, and I'm going to show you what I did. Just give me 1 second. So we're going to put that right there. Okay, so again, let me tell you how I did that. So I'm going to click on the 2. I'm going to hold the shift button on my PC. Yes, I'm a PC user. And I'm going to select all of the layers that I want to use. Okay, this one's not adding. Okay, I'm going to go up here and do this one because I know that one will work. If you have a problem getting out of something selected, just click on something new and it'll do it. So again, 2, hold the shift, do that, do that, do that, and then click on him, and then see, here's that. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to click Control C and then Control V, and then that's going to add it up here. I'm going to drag it all the way down, and I'm going to put it right here. And then while we have him selected, I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. So Control V, oops, I gotta go Control C, Control V, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to pull this down. Now I'm going to need more space, so I'm going to add that in a minute. I'm going to put that right here and leave it there for a minute. I'm just going to work on the other 3. So we've done these 2. We need this one. So I'm going to change this one to a 3. I'm going to change this one to a 4. And I'm going to change this one to a 5. So there's our 5. Now we're going to go to this one and we're going to say chatbots and virtual assistants. Now, if you're in the real estate industry and you haven't used AI, does this excite you? Is this something that you think is pretty cool? Yeah, I think it's really neat that you can use AI, but you can use AI for any industry, and I've used it lots and lots, so I know for sure. So we're going to get this looking good. And, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but if you have the patience, it will turn out marvelous. There it is. Okay, so then I want to go down here. I'm going to do the 4th one, which would be right here. I'm going to click predictive and then lead scoring. So what industries would you want this for? Like if I were to create a bunch, and I actually do plan to create a bunch of the same thing, like 5 ways for moms to get started using AI, 5 ways for business owners, right? I mean, like, it doesn't matter. There's gonna be so many things I can do. I can probably go on for days. And so I do plan to make some like that. Okay, so lead scoring. And then the final one is automated marketing campaigns. Okay. And then the final thing. So, I mean, this is pretty good, right? This is not that difficult to do. I used AI to create all of the words, and then I just replaced them to make them my own. I changed a few colors, a few icons, and that's it. So now I'm going to change out them to make them perfect. But as you can see, it didn't take me that long to do. So I'm going to move this up a little bit like that. Move that up. I'm going, okay. Move that up. And try to move this whole thing up. So this is where you'll have to, kind of test out the spacing, and it would take me a little bit of time, but it's not difficult. So a little bit of spacing there. Looking for that green bar to show up like that. There we go. Okay. And then come down here. This can go up like that. And then we'll copy this and move this up, right? And don't worry about the little background. I'm going to fix all of that. So up like that. Okay, now we just want the last one to be moved up. Like that. Okay, and we'll move these words up a little bit. Again, if you have a hard time unselecting, just click another element elsewhere, and that will get you reset. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, now I'm going to change out these icons. I'm going to click save just to be safe, and then I'm going to put, okay, so we have personalized customer experience, right? Chatbots. So let me take him out like this. I'm going to take all of him out. It looks like he's on the beach, right? Laptop lifestyle. Does anybody else think that too? Okay, so I'm going to go over to, so when you look at this, it says illustration. So if you want to replace something, you're not sure, you just click on it. So like up here, when you click this, it'll say icon. So you'll know, oh, that's an icon. This is an illustration. This is text. So it'll tell you what to do. So with this, I'm going to go to illustrations, and I'm going to scroll down to, you have all of these down here, right? But I'm going to put chatbot and see what comes up first. Enter. Okay, nothing. How about chat? And I'm looking for something that matches kind of these characters, right? So let me go down here. Let me look for avatars. So I'm going to go right over here and look to see if I can find, something similar. It doesn't have to be perfect. So there's that lady right there. You see her right here, freelancer. But if we keep going up, let's find like this one. This is perfect. I'm going to put that one right here. So that's kind of like a chatbot, even though it's more like a video thing, but you get the idea. I mean, take the time to do what you want. You can change the colors out all you want by, again, clicking this button, going here. You can just play around with it to get it to your colors, right? And I'm just kind of just winging it here. I'm just not exactly sure what colors I'm adding, but you get the idea, okay? And then we can go up here to the blue, and we can maybe add it. See if I can get her pants to change colors. How about that one? Nope. She's standard. Okay, that's okay. But you get the idea. And so let's go down to predictive scoring, go to illustrations. Let's look. This one looks pretty good. pull him down here. But you get the idea. I mean, I can go on and on and on and show you, but you get the idea of how simple it is to really do this stuff. It is not that hard. You just have to have kind of a creative mind, but I use AI and Chat GTP to help me out because I can't remember everything and I don't know everything. And that's okay, I don't have to, and that's the beauty of this. So let's go up here, we have marketing campaigns. So what's another one we can do? How about this one? Oh, it's up here. Okay, and we can put that down here. And if you wanted to really just make sure they all match, all you'd have to do is just change out these two people, and then all three of these would match, right? So like I can click him, hit delete, delete, hit her, hit delete. Okay, and then go back to illustrations, and then just find, like this one is perfect for customer experiences, right? Because it's kind of what it's kind of saying. And you know, I'm not going to mess around too long with spacing and all that stuff. I would go back, if I were you, to just see if it looks okay and everything, but for the sake of this, I'm not going to do that. So, okay, AI-powered analytics. Let's see if we can find maybe something that matches that. We already did those two, right? I'm going to put this one. Just for now, but I would go back and I would find one that kind of looks. But you get the idea. That's cool, right? Okay, so let's save. Okay, so just want to make sure you see what this looks like. 5 ways for realtors to get started using AI in the real estate industry. There are, I'm not going to read this, but you can see that I just changed things out. And I can keep going if I wanted to, but look at that. That looks pretty good. Would you use it? How many people would use this? How many people want this? Maybe I'll put it into the store, the marketplace, and you guys can download it and use it. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit save. I know that took a while because I really took the time to show you, but I wanted you to see. You can change out icons, illustrations, text, colors. You can make it your own. I'm going to show you one more thing before we end because I want you to see that you can actually create things from scratch. So let me show you that. I know we're over time, but just bear with me for just a quick second, okay? So here's my graphics that I just created. When you click on templates, you will see the ones that you can choose from. Now, what I want to show you really quickly is that when you click on this infographics and you see all these templates, you can actually find all these elements inside your dashboard. So say I wanted to create this one. I'm just going to use this one right here. I'm going to put demo, ClickInfographics 002, and then inside here you can see that here is the infographic, but maybe I wanted to use some elements from the infographics, right? So maybe I don't want to use this stuff. I can go over here and I can click shapes. So shapes, and then scroll down all the way and you're going to see a section called infographic shapes. You can go ahead and click that. It's going to open up. All of these are inside the graphics for infographics, the templates, right? So like you saw this one, I'm sure you remember that one. Here's the one that we're looking at right now, but maybe I just want to add this. I'm going to add this one. It's going to pop it in right here, and then you can make it as big as you want. So perhaps I'm going to move this over here. I'm just going to delete this stuff for now, just for the sake of this. And I know we're way over time. If you just want to bear with me, it'll take me 2 minutes to do this, but I just feel like it's important for you to see that you can create your own infographics from scratch. Yes, from scratch. And so I'm going to move him. I'm going to keep him over here down below. And then I'm going to make this big. And I'm just showing you really quickly like what this could look like. Now I would add a title normally. And then what you can do is you can move this and actually put this one back by clicking layers and pulling that all the way down here. And then now I can click this and I can go above, boom, boom. right? You see what I'm saying? Like, I could turn this graphic that I was, or this infographic I started with, but I can actually create my own. So maybe I want it to look a little bit differently, then I can just do that, right? And I can add the words and text. So just know that that's there. So let me remind you where that is. You go to Shapes, scroll all the way down. You'll see Infographic Shapes. Click that and you will see all of them there. Pretty neat. You can change the colors out too, so don't forget that. All right, guys, I know we're over time, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and I just appreciate that you guys hung on here for a little bit longer. All right, so you guys can see the power of ClickInfographics, right? Yes, you can bring those stories to life. You can really illustrate what you're trying to get across to your audience by using ClickInfographics, and I love it. It's so much fun, and it's cool and exciting. So if you guys love that, I want to see who's going to take some action and either level up to Click Designs Plus, or maybe you already have it and you're going to create some. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it, guys. Yes, I agree. It is going to be just one of those things that's going to elevate your brand. It's going to make you look really good. It's going to take those hard and complex ideas and put them into a visually appealing graphic for your audience. So I love it. I know we're out of time, so I'm going to end here, but I just want to say thank you so much for being here week after week. We are, gosh, we're at mid 40s now of how many episodes we've had week after week. I hope you guys enjoy them. If you do, drop some comments and some love so that I can keep going, because this is so much fun. So guys, I want you to know that I can't even tell you and express the gratitude that I have for the people who show up daily in this challenge. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. And when I say challenge, I mean you guys are actually present, trying to elevate yourself, right? You're trying to learn new skills. You're trying to make your brand look the best that it can be. And if you're here, that means that you want to level up. So thank you for being here week after week. And we've got a lot to cover. We're only on software number 3 of this series that we're doing for Click Designs Plus. We have a lot to cover, 5 more softwares. So stay tuned next week. Be back and I will see you there. Okay. So have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week live. Bye.